we're going to give a personal example of how easily our brains are able to avert accountability. So, earlier today, I had an incident at work in which I should have removed something that I did not remove. And in my head at the time, I didn't know what it was and didn't want to mess with it because I didn't want anything bad happening to it, because if I don't know what it is, that's kind of how my brain operates. Don't touch it. Um, in doing so, the things that I had feared, something bad happening with me not touching it, ended up happening. Now, with this whole incident going down, it was very easy for my brain at first to be like, no, because you have an expectation of everything being organized and this was unorganized, and I don't know how to operate to your organization stuff, and that gives me anxiety, and I was too anxiety filled to touch something I didn't know where it was supposed to go in a place that has organization that I don't understand. At the end of the day, I was paid and responsible for that time and that situation. So even though my brain can make justifications and go, well, Bill, this is what I was thinking and feeling at the moment, so this is why it's not my fault, I also have the awareness to know that just because I acted out of something that felt or seemed like the right thing to do in that moment, when it ended up not being, and the end result was a negative result, it's not fair for me to force it on somebody else because I felt uncomfortable about a situation and didn't feel the ability to take responsibility at that moment to move the things. So now I have to take the responsibility that I didn't move them and something bad did happen. So now, what does taking the responsibility in a situation like that look like? One, replacing what got lost. That's part of it. So I didn't move something and then it got lost in the process. I need to reimburse that because I was being paid to be responsible over the situation. Even if somebody placed something out of place in their own home, just because I can see it from a way that makes myself feel right at the moment doesn't mean that when I rationally calm down, I can't look at the situation and go, okay, overall, I was paid for the situation. I should have acted better. The end result was a negative result. It's my responsibility to cover it.